Hi YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and boy do I have a cool technique for all of you napkin lovers. Let me tell you, it's going to revolutionize your napkins in your crafty projects. Okay, so we all have napkins, right? We eat with them. But for the crafter, we use these in our projects. And because of napkins' delicacy and their fragility, well, we don't do much outside of collage and decoupage. But with this method, with this technique, you will be able to treat your paper napkin as if it's paper or fabric, which means you can emboss it. You can die cut it out into any shape that you desire. You can stitch on this and so much more. So kick back and relax and watch the tutorial. At the end of this video, I'm going to take you guys to Tuesday Morning, one of my favorite stores. Why? Well, they have dozens of beautiful napkins to choose from that will work perfectly with this method and technique. To get started, take your napkin of choice, and I'm using a piece of tape. I learned this tip from a blog. If you grab the tape in a corner of your napkin, you could easily peel back the layers of your napkins. Some napkins have 2, 3, 4 different layers. It all depends on the napkin. And I'm using clear contact paper. I have this linked below. Cut it down to the size you need. Now you can make these paper wax napkins in any sizes. I've cut down a 4th size. Now the great thing about napkins, you get a lot of usage. Napkins, well, they come in various sizes, but with this particular napkin, I can get four, I guess, squares, and that's what I'm doing here. Now I could have applied napkin or the contact paper over the whole napkin and cut it down, just doing something a little different here. I wanted a feathered edge, but it really didn't work, and so I resorted to using scissors, and I'm going to do another corner or another square. Now, let's see, using heat is optional. You will see by using heat, you can achieve more of a waxed feel. So I've cut out 2 squares, and I'm going to send 1 square through, and I'm folding over the excess contact paper, and I'm using my Meek machine. I always keep mines on setting 5, but I'm sure you could use a lower setting. Now I realized with that napkin I just shared, I made a boo-boo. I put my contact paper on the wrong side, but that will end up being a happy accident. So I'm doing another one, placing the contact paper on the top of the napkin. The one I made the boo-boo, I placed the contact paper on the back of the napkin. You just want to use your hands and smooth it through. Now I'm trimming off any excess contact paper. I'm going to compare the two. And I'm not sure if the video picks up the glossiness. Also, the napkin, it gets darker when you send it through the heat. So you see a comparison of both of them. They both look really good. It all depends if you want a matte look or if you want a glossy look. So you see here, I used a liner from the contact paper as a sandwich. And well, if you do that, you need to add a piece of paper to stabilize it, because I didn't do it and my sandwich got stuck in the machine. Now here we are embossing our wax paper napkins, and look how beautiful that is. The texture is gorgeous. It feels gorgeous. I'm going to send it through again using another embossing folder, and I'm folding over the excess, and it's so easy. And it's so, I just love the versatility of the paper wax napkin with this technique, because as you can see, the embossing is beautiful. Okay, so taking it to another level with die cutting. I'm using one of my favorite shape dies, which is a cross, using the Cuttlebug again, standard sandwich. And you will see that I'm not going to get a clean cut. I am die cutting on film. Now I could use a magnetic shim and perhaps I would get a cleaner cut then, but only the non-intricate parts is what cut out. So now I'm going to resort to my favorite die cutting machine for wafer thin dies, and it's the Gemini Junior. I did a review on this machine and you'll see I'll get a better cut. Now I used the standard sandwich for non-intricate dies. In the future I will use the sandwich for intricate dies. I don't have my brush tool. I could have kept that in there and brushed out the little particles, so I'm going to use my little pokey tool. But you can see I did get a much better
Now
cut.
I'm using a steel roll die, and you will see it will die cut out without a problem, but because it's film, there will be a little snag. So if you send multiple sheets through, you might have to do it twice. And you see I'm using a mat that I've used for forever, so that plays a difference in your die cutting.
Okay, so before I forget, do not throw away your negative sheets. I have an upcoming tutorial on how you can repurpose these sheets and make beautiful works of art. Also, a happy accident. You saw in the video that I applied my contact paper to the wrong side. Well, that was a happy accident because what I learned is, well, this is the cross that I cut out from this sheet. And, well, I like it because the tissue is on the front side. So you have options. You could apply your contact paper on the front of the tissue if you want that waxy type feel, or you can apply your contact paper on the back of the tissue if you want to have the tissue feel on the top or the front of your sheet or die cut. So you can make your paper wax napkin in different sizes. You can use heat if you want a glossy finish, or if you don't, you'll get a matte finish. And you saw what the embossing does to these paper wax sheets. It adds a beautiful texture, a beautiful design, and embossing folders, they come in a plethora of different designs. So you can go crazy. Once again, check out this one. Now, what I didn't show in this video, and I'll show it in my next tutorial in this series, but you can use alcohol markers and you can also stitch on these, and I'll do that in a separate video. But take a look at this one. So we did some die cutting using our thin dies. We also used the steel roll dies. Oh my goodness, this is taking our paper napkins to the next level. We can do so much more with them outside of collage and decoupage. Well, if you have been inspired by my creativity, why not give me a big thumbs up, like this video right now. Also subscribe if you are interested in my upcoming tutorials. Feel free to share this video. Feel free to adopt any of my ideas. I only ask for proper credits. Do give shout outs and do link back to this video. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. As always, blessings.
Alrighty, so here are the napkins. Now at my other store, they have like 2 to 3 times more than what you see here, but this is a nice selection. And let's take a look at what's available. You see all kind of prints. See those doggies, and you see different sizes. I hope that's not too blurry. You could find napkins for any occasion. Now I know there's other stores that have napkins too, like TJ Maxx. I'm not sure if they have as many as Tuesday Morning though. And way down low now, so you can find monogram napkins. See those black and white ones there, and then the R's in a different size. find napkins with words on it. I'm loving the print right here. I think I'll try this print with my technique. And then you do have to look, well, you got to sift and sort through these, because if you could see all the way in the back, well, there's napkins all the way to the back. And there's different styles and different patterns. I found some gingerbread napkins during the holiday season. Wine improves with age. The older I get, the more I like it. Okay. And then a lot of florals. Look at that cute bird. That's a pretty one. Another monogram. Pineapples. And then dogs were so popular during the holiday season, you guys. And like, oh, what is this? Oh, these are pretty butterflies. Look at that. And the prices range from $1.99 up, but this pack is $3.99, and those are pretty. And then take a look at this. So whatever designs lack in paper, you can probably find it in napkins. And there are more napkins on this side. These are on clearance. And there's more napkins back in the clearance section too. Oh, what are these? Those are simple but pretty. And then take a look at this one. Look at that. Alrighty, you guys. Thank you for watching.